Let's talk about the Delta variant a little bit and what it is, how it spreads, what kind of sickness do we get from it, how does it differ from what we saw with COVID-19?
Yeah, it's an interesting story. So we've been seeing variants all along, but they've gone with very complex numbers. So, it hasn't really caught on. Now we have variants that are going by the Greek alphabet. So Delta, Lambda. So Delta right now is responsible probably for nearly 80% of the cases in our region and will be the dominant strain, much as other strains have moved through. The key about the Delta variant is that it is more infectious, meaning it's easier to catch. But otherwise, it's very, very similar. You're not particularly sicker, but you can be sick. For example, of the patients in our hospital, we've had 20% of them in the intensive care unit right from the get-go, from when we had huge numbers. We have smaller numbers now, but we still have 20% of the people in the ICU. So you can get just as sick. It's easier to catch.
Mm. And as far as the unvaccinated, we mentioned it earlier, but the unvaccinated seem to be the percentage of those who are in the hospital and who are getting sick.
Oh, it's overwhelming, the numbers. So in the hospital, it's unvaccinated. Very rare to have somebody vaccinated. The only people who are vaccinated who may remain at some risk are those who are a number of months out, as Dr. Fauci said, who the antibody levels are starting to wane, who have underlying diseases such as immune complicated complex diseases, cancer, immunotherapy, and we're trying to study that as best we can.